turn our attention to the massive law and order situation that has erupted in Karnataka. Today, pro-Kannada groups have assembled and they are going from businesses to businesses, enterprises to enterprises, asking for nameplates to be changed and for the nameplates to display the local language, Kannada language, more prominently, following an order requiring 60% of the sign to be in Kannada in shops. These groups have now taken to the streets in many parts and they are indulging in vandalism. They are breaking down the signages as they exist right now. Pro-Kannada activists urging shop owners in Bengaluru to incorporate Kannada in their signboards, but in the meantime, they're also harassing and intimidating many businesses on ground. Some of them have been detained. We're getting some breaking updates coming in. We're now getting an update that these pro-Kannada activists who are going from establishment to establishment, breaking down signages and harassing businesses, are also marching from the Sadahalli airport to the city. And they are vandalizing properties of commercial establishments on the way. They're actually seen carrying logs and sticks. And police is trying to stop them, is what can be witnessed. Let's also listen into this report coming in.
Pro-Kannada organization demanding Kannada signboards and neighboards continue to vandalize commercial establishments across the city. They are marching from Sadahalli toll plaza near Bengaluru airport to Bengaluru city. As you can see in the visuals, this particular commercial establishment has been completely vandalized by the members of Pro-Kannada organizations. The glass have been shattered, the name board logos have been vandalized. This particular cafe, the outside of this particular cafe has been completely vandalized by the Pro-Kannada organization members. As you can see in the visuals, I'll ask my VJ to pan the camera and show you the visuals. So the Pro-Kannada organization members are still marching towards the city, and they are vandalizing all the commercial establishment with English names and logos. The vandalism still continues here in Bengaluru city. They demand that immediately the name boards with English must be removed and Kannada name boards must be put up. So that's the demand by the Pro-Kannada organization members. The Pro-Kannada organization members are now seen traveling. As you can see in the visuals, a huge log that has been being carried by the members of Pro-Kannada organization is being used in order to vandalize this commercial establishment. The police officials are trying to bring the situation under control, but the situation is out of hand in many places of Bengaluru, across Bengaluru. They are using the logs and also many sticks. They are carrying sticks and logs to vandalize the commercial establishment. So these are the visuals we are bringing you from Bengaluru. This particular road leads to Bengaluru city, and this particular cafe here at the Sadahalli toll plaza has been completely vandalized. Not just this particular commercial establishment, as we move forward, various other name boards and signboards which comprise of English names have been vandalized by the Pro-Kannada organization members, and the protest still continues. We are seeing members of Pro-Kannada organizations who are marching towards the city, and going ahead, they are carrying logs and sticks. Even in the presence of the police officials as well, they are trying to vandalize the commercial establishment. Most of the name boards and banners have been torn down. They have been vandalized completely by the Pro-Kannada organization members. They have unleashed the rampage in this particular street. As you can see in the visuals, many name boards have been defaced. We can find the remains of the particular name boards. This particular glass has been shattered. Stones were hurled at many outlets near the Sadahalli toll plaza near Bengaluru airport. And I'll ask my VJ to show you the visuals. As you can see, the members of Pro-Kannada organizations are marching towards the Bengaluru city, and they are raising slogans and demanding that these English name boards be completely removed and Kannada name boards be put up. So that's the demand, the long-standing demand of the Pro-Kannada organizations. And today, as you can see in the visuals, vast number of people, large number of Pro-Kannada activists gathered here at the near Bengaluru airport are marching towards Bengaluru city. And they're completely vandalizing all the commercial establishments, and A war of words has also broken out between the police officials as well as the Pro-Kannada organization members, because since morning there has been complete vandalism and the police officials are trying to bring the situation under control, but the members of Pro-Kannada organizations are arguing with the cops as well. They are damaging and vandalizing the commercial establishment, properties of commercial establishments, and as you can see in the visuals, war of words break out between the police officials and the Pro-Kannada organizations. The situation is only intensifying, escalating here in the city of Bengaluru, especially on the outskirts where we have witnessed vandalism, extreme vandalism by the members of the Pro-Kannada organizations, and still they continue to march towards the Bengaluru city. The police are trying to take few into preventive custody and bring the situation under control. So that's the situation here in Bengaluru outskirts, where the members of the Pro-Kannada organization are marching towards the city, demanding that all the English name boards be released and 60% of Kannada language is seen on the name boards of commercial establishments. Reporting for CNN News 18, Akshara DM with camera person Satish Kumar in Bengaluru.
My colleague Akshara is also joining us over the phone line. Akshara, it seems like this is a pretty well planned and pretty large protest, and the police has been caught absolutely unaware. They don't seem to have the bandwidth to deal with this larger protest.
Well, yes, this particular protest that is being held today was pre-planned, and many Pro-Kannada organizations, especially the Kannada Rakshana Vedike, staged this protest. The police officials have tightened the security near the toll plaza, but they had no clue if this particular these vast number of people will be marching towards the city. And there was absolute chaos in the morning at the outskirts of Bengaluru, near Bengaluru airport. Many outlets, the McDonald's outlets, the KFC, or many other commercial establishments with English name boards were being vandalized in the presence of the police, and stones were being hurled at the many commercial outlets. But still, the police couldn't bring the situation under control. Yes, there were a couple of buses that were being brought in by the police. Hundreds of Pro-Kannada organization members were being detained, but still there were thousands of Pro-Kannada organization members who are still marching towards the city. On their way to the city, they're completely vandalizing the English name boards and hurling stones at many commercial establishments, shattering glass. So the vandalism still continues.
So Akshara, it is quite clear that a lot of private property is being destroyed. What are senior officials of the police saying? Are they going to be booking at least these organizations, if not individuals alone, to recover this kind of damage that is being caused?
Well, you see, on the ground, as I'm witnessing here, many individuals who hurled stones or vandalized the property were taken into custody by the police officials. But on the other hand, many Pro-Kannada organization members in presence of the police hurled stones, vandalized properties, but they are being let go scot-free. They are not being detained by the police. As I witnessed personally, many individuals who were seen hurling stones at establishments were just, shooed away by the police. They were asked to move out of the particular spot, and they were dispersed by the police, but they were not taken into preventive custody. As I can see in the visuals here, the police officials are outstaffed at this particular region, because these Pro-Kannada organizations are not traveling in one particular spot. They are scattered in various spots, and wherever they are going, they are vandalizing the property. So
absolutely,
that has become a headache for the police.
What does the government have to say on this? Because this has been happening for quite a few hours now. What has been the response from the government so far?
Oh, well, you see, we're yet to hear from the government on this issue. In this particular aspect, the BBMP, along with the government, set the deadline of February 28. They have given this timeline to the commercial establishments to ensure that they change the name boards. But today, there's extreme vandalism, absolute chaos here. We are yet to receive any word from the government or any BBMP officials or the head of the police regarding this matter. In fact, today morning, the Bengaluru Commissioner, Dayanand, he visited the particular spot. He took stock of the situation, and even before the protest began, and he left the spot. But after that, there is no word from the government or the police officials regarding this matter. But as we can witness here, the police officials are still trying their best in order to ensure that they prevent all this incident from taking place. But different pockets of Bengaluru, many commercial establishments are being vandalized by the Pro-Kannada organizations.
Yeah, Akshara, just stay with me. It's clear from the visuals, this has been ongoing for a few hours, and it's an absolute free-for-all. Remember, there are 2 months to go as far as the deadline set by the BBMP is concerned to bring the signages in order. There is a particular, order that you have to follow. 60% of the signboard should be in Kannada, and then other languages can be there. It's more about the size than anything else. And yet, there are large protesters going around as vigilantes and bringing down boards that they don't agree with.